Welcome to this series where we are playing the abandoned universe option for No Man's Sky. This option means that we don't have any interaction with any of the normal life forms because they're not in the system. But however, at the same time, this is a little bit more intriguing because it changes the game style, which kind of then makes things a little bit more different. Now, in this part, I want to do two things. I want to check out the anomaly. And also what I want to do here is actually, if possible, kind of check out the buried bones. There was some buried bones around here, but what I have spotted is a buried cache up over there. So we're going to head in that direction. We've got 50 iron batteries so that we can operate on this slightly cooked planet. And so what we're going to do is just go out, start by checking out the buried cache, because it seems as the buried caches are the source of, how can you put it, tech. And of course, in the last part, we got ourselves a... Of course, in the last part, we also got ourselves a pretty good multi-tool, which we can build on. I've done a little bit more repairs. What I do really need is some pyrite. We got you, yep. Oops. I'm going to keep picking up the dihydrogen wherever I can. But what I would really like to do is find some buried bones on this planet and see, oops, we've got a bit of a firewall here with the hazardous plants. Get the buried cache. And then we're going to go looking for... There's the vigilant stone, which will be next to the buried bones. I just want to see, because actually, let's have a look. No, we got nothing where we can build.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Wow, that was pretty ferocious. That was almost like a random kind of attack. I'm not exactly sure what caused that.
Extreme heat damage detected.
Whoops.
Technology recharge.
I wasn't paying attention. I was so busy.
Thermal protection falling.
There's like kind of random fire type surges here. We got to get our health back up. There it is. Look, see that? I don't ever recall encountering types of things like that. Almost like some dragon is shooting fire at us. Right, we're not going to worry about killing the creatures. What I'm interested in is the actual fossil bed itself, so we can get some. Now obviously we haven't got a lot in the way of do all the drilling underground. Now, of course, the trouble is that these bones will only be worth not very much unless we can assemble them. Okay, we got.
Units received.
Okay, there's another one just here. So we got. These are only worth 72,000 each, which is the amount that they can. Actually, we'll just use up a little bit more sodium.
Thermal protection falling.
Right, so the bones are useful, but at the same time, without the platform, we'll have to try and find out where we can get the platform to actually do it. They've got some more down there. We've got a fossil bed 577. Got a cargo drop there, but that's only going to give us kind of materials. Life support system 50%. But what we can do now, we've now got an Atlas V1 pass. We don't need any more rusted metal. What I want to do is open that up, see what we've got. Right, we've got antimatter, so we're kind of getting some slightly better. Right, some damaged machinery down there. It'd be really great if somehow we managed to get some what we call it, an upgrade for the. Got some navigation data. Nothing found. Thank you, game. We'll have a microprocessor. Right, it's just, oops, it said unidentified plant here somewhere. There it is.
Units received.
Bit more dihydrogen.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay.
Technology
One of our
recharge.
thingy bobs. I think I've already collected that damaged machinery over
Thermal
there.
protection falling.
Yep, top up the oxygen as well.
Technology
Piles of
recharge.
oxygen. Right, well, our inventory is nearly full, so this would be a good opportunity. How much salvage? We've got 9 salvage materials. Right. What we're going to do is, I think before we sell anything off, we're going to see if we can bring in the anomaly and check the anomaly out. Probably going to give us gold or silver. Probably more gold than silver. Game is being a little bit stingy with the asteroids. Actually, right, so can we bring in the anomaly? Yes, we can. Good. Now that's interesting. There's construction research station. Does that mean we can get the plans? Because we can do the weekend missions or normal missions. That could be useful. We don't have Quicksilver, but we can still. So there isn't Quicksilver here, but we can still collect the rewards. So that's kind of useful. These guys have gone. We can't get the nanite bonuses. There's no Chronos here, but we've got an egg sequencer. We've got an appearance modifier. So we've got all the normal stations. It's just that we don't have. We have Nada and Polo. It says unknown entity. Okay, does that mean we can still talk to Nada? The robotic entity is frozen in as an empty shell that possesses all the trappings of existence but emit nothing but static. The entity, like its station, seems to be as once deeply alien and yet familiar. An old friend, a home. Just another void. So they've left for old Nada here, but they've removed Polo. That's not exactly nice, is it? Right, the game is pointing us at this. Does that mean that we can... We get a oxygen harvester, posters, storage panels, crates. flag. So all the tech is here. Ornate store, step ladders, spark plugs for antennas, sealed composter. Why would you want a compost? Living composting system inhabited a colony of regulating process organic waste and releases it into the local soil. Oh, I'm not exactly sure what that does. These are displays, and so if we've got 8 salvage data, we can get a quadruped fossil display. Okay. Now that could be useful if I have the bones. So if we can build, got skull, rib cage, fossil fins. So if we can collect bones, we can. Okay, so we can't do anything with this. We can get an exosuit upgrade. But we don't have enough money. Okay. We can get a multi-tool, but we can't get any of the other upgrades from here. Okay. But we can get the construction research. Just can't get any of the other upgrades. Right, so we can get some space. Right, if I analyze that. Nanites. Right, let's go this way. We've got the anomaly there. We haven't got the autophage guy, but I think he just was. We've got multi-tool decommissioning. Part of me says we decommission this waveform. Right, we can scrap this for 43,000 units. Right, we're going to do that. And what that has done is given us a few bits and pieces, but the starship, that's given us a, oops, it's not much, but it will help a little bit. It's going to give us our rewards effect. I think if we can shift that, shift that, that's given us a little bit extra reward from scanning for the moment. Actually, if we put you up over there, what does this give us? It gives us a little bit more mining speed. I know it's not going to win any awards, but it does give us 46,000. Right, I think the next, we've got a lot of stuff in here that I think we'll put some of the oxygen in the starship. Some of the condensed carbon give us a little bit of extra space. I'll make that to make some warp fuel. That can go to the ship as well. Okay. Got some useful springs here. Multi-tool subcom. Okay. Oh yeah, we got to cash that in. Sorry, brain wasn't functioning. Right. I think the next stop we've got to get to is the space station. Design and assemble complete skeletons. I think that's going to be our way to make cash. So what we're going to do is go to the space station next, sell off some stuff, and then maybe we'll get back to that planet again. We're going to head for the space station. Right, we've got an unknown moon there. cross moon. Okay, let me just. Gonna get into the space station, and just gonna get over and sell off this stuff so that we can kind of get some space and see if we can make some larger skeletons, because that will give us a source of revenue. Okay, so got an exosuit upgrade we could do something about. We've got a multi-tool expansion slot. Okay, we're going to sell the useful springs.
Units received.
And that's about it. We're going to sell the silver. We're going to keep the paraffinium for the moment. We've got some teleporter coordinates here, which will give us 248,000. We're sell those. We've got a Trebanium globe, a rare stabilized glitch retrieved from a malfunctioning planet. Rehousing in capital bases. Okay, so we're going to sell that.
Units received.
See, the bones are only worth 72,000. If we can get, okay. Now, I think on the other side we've got the multi-tool expansion thingy, haven't we? We can expand the multi-tool as well. Where was it? I know it's in here somewhere. That's the... There it is. Multi-tool upgrade kit. Install multi-tool expansion slot. I think if we install it there, like suggested, that will get it. Somebody did say that there are kind of extra boxes on here on the space station. Right, so we've now got ourselves a little bit of extra space in the multi-tool. What we're going to do is, do I have any? Yeah, we got 51 pure ferrite, so we can make the base for the... We're going to go bone hunting. Where is... That's the mechanical planet. That's the one we were on before. That's the glacial moon. Okay, game, please. Plus, I think it was Snafu who suggested that we look for trying to get all the creatures as well. And that's where we're going. We've also got the thingy for another drop pods, which we can work towards as well. So here we are, we're just coming up on the planet. There's one thing I've just remembered. I did get a comment about, somebody asked whether there are actually any pirates in this scenario, and I'll be completely upfront, I've got absolutely no idea. So here we are down on the planet. Just have a look. What we will do is we're just going to plot a route to this. Don't know if it's going to show us anything. Got an unknown build. It says drop pod detected. Got something there. It says the drop pod is over that way. How far? This is 1 day. Okay, we're going to get up into space and head for the drop pod. So here we are. We're just coming up on a drop pod. Land here. Going to need is those and one of those. Gonna,
Thermal protection
yes,
falling.
thank you, game. We will
Technology
house it.
prepared.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just fill in the top line. Right, I want some bonios. Right, we got some buried technology there. We're going to also we got 2 more creatures to find on this planet as well. So okay, this should give us a bit more money.
Units
Only
received.
got 500. Whoops. Okay, we'll pick up the technology module. Grabbing that. Now, I did see Iranian relic. Iranian relic. Okay, so we've got some more bones here.
Thermal protection falling.
Yes, we're just gonna have to keep going. Do we get anything extra for?
Units
It's
received.
only still only 200. So I'd guess that the bonus that we're getting from the scanner is fauna. Yep. Oh well, that's the way it is. We're
Technology recharge.
off a little bit more of that.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, we got a nice big chunk of condensed carbon there. We've got a little bit more sodium over here. That okay. Got sodium plants. We'll just keep picking them up. Okay, wow, we've got a nice collection of bones here. What we need is oops.
Thermal protection falling.
Yeah, we'll be okay. Is that it? Any more around here? We're not going to deal with these guys. They might give us something, but we're not really equipped to fight a battle in any shape or form. Right, what have we got now? Got some fins, we got some legs. Right, let's just get back to the ship and then we'll do a little bit of experimentation. Because at the moment our inventory is full. And see if we can assemble a what we call it,
Recharge.
bone. Bit of sodium here on the way back.
Thermal protection falling.
One thing I didn't do was claim the what we call it. How am I going to get around this way? Quite a deep cave there, but I don't really want to jump down inside it. So Try and go round a bit. Some sodium up over there. So we've got selenium here, but we don't have a hazmat glove, so we can't pick it. I think this is going to be one of the bigger issues with respect to this playthrough, is the fact that it's going to be the odd stuff, you know, stuff that you take for granted, like the advanced mining laser, hazmat gloves, things which you can normally pick up quite early in the game, but it's going to be a little bit of a
Units received.
just
Units received.
if we how far was the ship away? 219. We should be able to get there without using, if I keep the pace up, should be able to get there. We could keep an eye on our life support. Okay, let me just in the game, maybe not.
Thermal protection
Yeah,
falling.
we'll be okay. Let's just skip over the map rocks here. Jump in the ship very, very quickly. And we'll just have a quick take stock. Let's just top up our oxygen. Yeah, we'll use up a little bit of that spare oxygen. What can we send to the... We'll send the dihydrogen to the ship. Moment, we'll keep storing the salvage data in there as well. My multi-tool must be getting a bit low, so we can use up some of that. Okay. Multi-tool, use up some of that as well. Okay, we've now got a little bit of space. Let me just pick up, bring back the ferrite. While I remember saving charts. Don't need some rusted metal.
Thermal protection falling.
Okay, we've got a skull. Also got some forelegs, hind legs, and one tail. Right, pack exhibit. That gives us space. That gives us something worth 64,000. We're hang on to this thing. So we've now got a quadruped fossil display for 643,000. Okay. So we need more bones. More bones. Where's them bones? Them bones. Them dry bones. Any creatures around here? Anything else? I'll look around. Nothing really of interest. Sodium deposit, don't really need it. Knowledge stone, I'll pick them up as when they turn up, but I'm not going to go chasing them because we've got no one to talk to. Right. Wow. Okay, we need to...
Technology recharge.
Right, what I'm going to do now is we're just going to fly across the planet. And we're going to be looking for a landing site to get some more bones so we can make some more money. Also, I would like, if possible, to find a crashed ship, but short of getting some way to detect it. Now, somebody did suggest a sentinel ship, but the only impression I get is the only way we're going to find crashed ships is if we can find a terminal inside of a building, or we just find one by blind luck. So I just want to... Okay, we've got another unknown building there. We're just going to keep looking for the unknown buildings at the moment. So we're going to get into a little bit of a grind phase now. We've got a cave right next door here. Whoops. Welcome back. We've now found a hollow terminal. This gives us a free landing point. Chance at some damaged machinery. And also looks like there's some resources around here that we can use. So we're going to jump out. First things first, we'll grab that. Discard the rusted metal, we don't really need it. Some more. Yes, thank you, game. Got camp gear. Got some damaged machinery here, which we could, don't need the viscous fluid. Some more nanites. What's that over there? Right, we've got bones within 491. We've got some organic rock. I'm not sure what the value of organic rock is. We've got, can't see the creatures. It got cargo drop at 75 meters.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Restore the shield. We're certainly going to get the very technology.
Protection falling.
Right, we got potential to make some more iron batteries over here. Go and
Thermal protection falling.
yeah, check in the cave.
Units received.
Bones there, 435 away.
Units received.
Okay. Right, we're going to go bone hunting. Go in that direction. Space I got not enough. Okay, we're going to have to jump off some stuff. Starship. Probably don't need the refiner just at the moment. Don't need the pure ferrite at the moment. We've got our bone assembly type thingy.
Technology recharge.
Okay, we're just gonna
Technology recharge.
cut up. That will free up a slot. Don't put the microprocessor in the ship there as well.
Thermal protection falling.
Yep. I thought I'd used up all these. Got another one back, have I? Okay. Got you. Yep. See.
Units received. Technology recharge.
Okay, I'm using up quite a lot of my sodium, but there's some more sodium over there. There's
Thermal
also
protection falling.
okay. We've actually got
Thermal protection falling.
gonna take the looks like this one is going to be a little tighter. So we've only got the one ancient bone here. Any more? Yeah, we've only got the one here. A little bit disappointing. Got a fossil bed over there. That's the opposite direction, isn't it? Right, we're going to go in the direction of that fossil bed. Oops.
Technology recharge.
So at the moment we've got a mighty rib cage, we've got ancient rib cage, hunter's forearms. We got 2 rib cages.
Protection falling.
Right, we're going to go for that fossil bed there and see what we can find. Sparkling, are we? Okay, we got another one of the well, of the keen effigy.
Thermal protection falling.
Whoops.
Technology recharge.
I think I used that up to get the upper slot. Any more? Another fossil bed over there. Okay. Game's being a little bit stingy at the moment. What I'm going to do is go for one more. And then we'll be on our way. So at the moment we've got a mighty rib cage for we've got rib cage. We need skulls and more legs and things like that. So I'm going to keep going for that one as well. Okay, welcome back. We're coming up on the fossil bed. I think we might get 2 here. It looks almost like the areas that are guarded are probably more prolific than these. Okay, this has got a vigilance stone on it. Okay. What we got now? We got a longhorn. Okay, let me just. See if we can assemble something. Skull. We've got a torso. Got 4 legs. 9 legs. And a tail. So we created another monster. That gives us 2 of these. Now this is 600. That gives us just over 1 million. Just get here. Is there anything else around here? 1,000 units away. That's nearly just as far. So, right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make my way back to the ship, and I'll see you once I get there, because it's quite some distance away. Okay, welcome back. On the way back to the ship, I found another fossil bed, but I've got a feeling we might have been here already. But we found another ancient bone here. Another one just over there. Out of the way. Some copper here. Copper on the way through as well. Oh. We can get into the... Thank you. This is going to be close. Ah, got you.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
That was really fortuitous. So we've now got fossilized wings, fossilized stalk for our rib cage, and we've got 2 rib cages. So what we need is a what we call it. We need a skull and a cool. I'm trying to think of what we need. Okay, we can grab that. It's a tail, that's what I'm thinking of.
Thermal protection falling.
Dense carbon. Don't need the rusted metal. Right, the ship's in that way. Says that there's some fossils over here. 500 units that way. I think that's where we just come from, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's where we just come from. Yeah, we're not. I think we're gonna duplicate back to where we were before. Anyway, so what I'm gonna do? We got the chance to pick up some. I think we're gonna mine some more cobalt, so we can get some more iron batteries. So just gonna pick up the cobalt. Also got ionized cobalt here as well. So grab this here. Hazardous flora just here. Got any space for vortex cubes? No, my inventory is full. I'm just going to go back to here and a little bit of a recharge.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
And we're just going to make maximum number of iron batteries that we can, because I seem to need them, so I might as well use. Okay, we've got go there. That should allow us to make a couple more. Okay, that gives us 65, so we can dump the cobalt. Some ionized cobalt there, which probably don't need. Right, we're going to head for the ship now. Got
Thermal protection falling.
right, gonna shoot this way. You. It says there's a fossil bed over there, but the trouble is we don't have a lot of space. Actually, we've got some oxygen here. Pick up as well. Wait till the game shouts no more space. Grab this, grab this. Oxygen straight away.
Thermal protection falling.
Right, we should have enough protection to get back to the ship. Aha. So here we are, we're back at the ship. Just jump in. We've got a little bit of space in the ship, so the copper can go to the starship. Keep those. The keen effigy can go there. We can sell that lot off. Keep you. So put the surplus oxygen in the ship as well. For the moment. So we got that there. We're not refining anything at the moment, so warp shell, fuel shell as well. Trying to free up a little bit of space. So we got some surplus condensed carbon. Okay, so we're looking good. That can probably go to the starship for the moment as well. Salvage tech goes to stuff. I think I know I'm aware that I'm running out of space, but I think I would like to try and find one more kind of base that we can put down on. Actually, use this up, I think. So we can get another drop pod. It says drop pod discovered. Where are you? We're going to get up into space. We're going to go and plop down on another drop pod. Hopefully it's not going to take me back to where we've been before, because that will give us an extra slot. So here we are, we're just coming back on the drop pod. It doesn't look familiar, so yeah, those
Technology
2, 3. Got no sodium nitrate, have we?
thermal protection falling.
Okay.
Technology recharge.
And the sodium. I got some sodium. So we're just gonna let that refine, and we'll just have a look round and see what we got. Right, got a sodium deposit over there. We're just gonna go and stock up on some sodium. Didn't realise how low I'd got, so that there. We've got phosphorus. I don't think the phosphorus is going to be much use at the moment, because we don't have any actual heat protectors or anything like that at the moment. That's copper. I want sodium, please, game. Yeah, we're okay. Especially if we get a big pile of this stuff in as well. I suppose what I've been doing is using the sodium up for hazard protection instead of the ion batteries. I need to... Maybe that isn't such a good idea. Take the copper just because it's there.
Thermal protection
Yeah.
falling.
The ion batteries.
Technology recharge.
Can turn this into
Thermal protection
chromatic
falling.
metal. We're bound to need chromatic metal eventually. So we can take this. I think I will take the phosphorus. Very least we can sell it. But we might have a use for it eventually. I think that's enough to be going on with. Right, we got some... I've got my environmental protection.
Technology recharge.
On that, we've got some stuff over here. Up the jump.
Thermal protection falling.
Right, we've got a life support gel. Courtesy of the... We've still got space, so that's good. Get into here.
Technology repaired.
I think we'll round out that column there. Damaged machinery up there. We'll just go and get that. Get rid of the slime. Right, we've got a Starship shield module. Haha. That could be useful. Not that we're going to get into any battles, hopefully. But can do is just install that. We can move it. Okay, let's put you there. That gives us a little bit more shield strength. Okay, so we got. I need to. I think what we can do is put these exhibits into Starship. We need to fill that up. That can go to the Starship as well. Keep you. That can go to the Starship. Kind of keep the bone collection top there. Put you there. Actually, we'll swap those round so I can see what I've got. We can put you down there now. Anyway, I've run out of time on this video, so this is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.